Good morning. Um, Today I'm going to talk about the sense of belonging within the context of psychological needs. It's going to be a series of the different layers that we go through, reference to the having a sense of belonging. And for me, when I think about the requirements for human survival, right? That need. I think when I think about the psychological need within the context of my classroom environment when I was in special education, I think the first and foremost thing was that human interaction, right? Sometimes I missed that with my teachers. It was a hit and miss. But then I had teachers that really showed me that love, really, that love that allowed me to survive. But I think about within the context of learning to read, right? We always talk about the science of reading, talk about all this research, but there's one thing that stood out the most was having that human interaction with somebody that understood my desire and need to feel like I wanted to belong. I wanted to belong, right? I had it in me. I want to fit in, right? But I had that psychological need, right? And what Dr. Nash did to me was provided me that space, right? That space of love, right? That interaction. He gave me that need that allowed me to really understand how to not just to survive, but to thrive. And it was that human interaction, right? We think about the psychological needs of air, food, drinks, shelter, clothing, sleep, et cetera, et cetera. But that psychological mental need was the human interaction, to somebody to come in, have the same experiences that I did with dyslexia, have the same experiences that I went through, studied dyslexia, and say, Sean, you know what? I understand what you're going through. I can help you. Right. Providing me a space where I felt comfortable, a space where I took the dictionary in the classroom and felt like I was a scholar, even with Dr. Kitts, right? And Mike and Beck and other people that helped me out. It was the first layer was that love that I had missed and I wanted so much of as a student with dyslexia. And that's what I'm able to connect with when I tutor kids is that first and foremost is that love, right? I'm going to help you. I'm going to nurture you. I've been there before. I want you to feel a part of this class. I want you to feel that you're a scholar. I want you to embrace it. That was the first need for me to help me break through. So I'm starting, to work with students, middle school to high school. If you feel like I could be a great value, to your son or daughter, reach out to me at drdyslexiadude@gmail.com. If you find these videos, short presentations helpful, follow, like, subscribe. But again, that first layer of sense of belonging within the context of special ed and having the connection was the love, was the human interaction. That was the very first thing that allowed me to understand how I really belonged in this space, but more importantly, how I loved myself too. So if you feel like you're less than, you feel like you really don't have a place, right? That sense of belonging is that human interaction, that love, right? Reach out to somebody, right? Particularly within the context of special ed, if you struggle with reading, reach out. Speak to your teachers, right? Speak to a peer, because that human connection is more important than anything. It's that love. So keep loving yourself. Have a good day.